Holy shit, we are back. Hello, everybody, and welcome back. Feels like it's been an eternity. Really been about 2.5 weeks, but for those of you who may not know or have not watched any of my recent videos, I've been away for the last 2.5 weeks. I went back home. I haven't been in my home country for about 8 years now. I haven't seen any of my friends and family, in person for 8 years. The last time, basically, just to give you a rundown and tell you a little bit about myself, because I've never really spoken about myself really in my videos. I moved to Australia 8 years ago, all by myself, solo dolo. I knew one friend back then. Yeah, I came here 8 years ago, and I haven't really seen my family since, aside from one day where I went back for the funeral of my dad, who unfortunately passed away in 2019. But I'm not gonna turn this into a pity video. But yeah, I went back there. I visited them for 2.5 weeks. It was very, very nice, seeing my siblings who were quite a few years younger than me. Just to give you a perspective, the oldest of the youngest has an 11-year difference from me. So yeah, they're all very, very young compared to me. One of them just recently turned 18. We went to drink, which is insane to think about because he was 10 last time I saw him. But yeah, it's been very well needed. Made me realize how much I missed everybody, really, especially my little brothers, my little sister. It was an exhausting 2 weeks because I saw so many people. There were so many people that wanted to see me. And I spent most of the holiday just meeting people. My poor girlfriend met so many people in a span of 2 weeks that she was just socially exhausted by the end of it. Basically, the whole point of this video is to let you know what's going to be happening in the going weeks. As you can see, I am currently playing Path of Exile. I actually need to turn down the volume. And yeah, essentially, now that I'm back, I'm going to be playing the new league for Path of Exile. I'm actually very sad that I'm so late to this league, because obviously, to anyone who's been living under a rock, there's a war in the Middle East happening right now, which sort of derailed my flights and plans to come back. Basically, my trip was meant to end on the 9th of March. We had to extend our stay because our flights got canceled. And yeah, unfortunately, we had sort of through shit because we were meant to come back through Doha, Qatar, which, by the way, beautiful airport. Probably one of the prettiest airports I've seen in the world. But yeah, that whole thing sort of set the plans ablaze. So we had to book last minute tickets, which cost a fucking fortune. To deal with the stress of all of that, there were people who were stuck in Doha. Luckily for us, we made it back. We made it to our destination within 1 or 2 days before the war started. Because I remember just getting to Malta, which is where we went, and just seeing plans that, Iran had been bombed and now they were bombing pretty much the entire Middle East as comeback, which I'm not gonna get into the politics and all that. But yeah, that region is in pure fucking chaos right now, which is to be expected. It's a war. But yeah, that sort of derailed the whole thing. We had to find plans and alternate routes because we couldn't really extend our stay because it would have been too expensive. We have bills to pay, we have jobs to work, just like the rest of the world. And it breaks my heart to see what's happening right now, because obviously, whilst this is really a first world problem, there's people out there literally dying because of this. But I am now back home safely, and I'm back to my video games and my house, my computer. Just, it feels good, man. I do hope that this war ends, because obviously the repercussions for the rest of the world are insane as well. And that's where I'll leave it at that. I don't really want to get into it because it's a very, very topic. It's a very hard topic to talk about, and people can't really keep their heads straight without losing their goddamn mind. Last thing I need is my comment section to look like an opinion war after all the shit we just went through. But yes, PoE, Mirage League. Everyone and their mom seems to love this league, which makes me very happy, because now I'm just gonna be grinding this for the upcoming future until, next PoE 2 league, or unless there's another game. No Rest for the Wicked was giga fun. I am probably gonna leave that on the back burner for now until they come out with more updates, but that game is genuinely amazing. I didn't expect it to be that good, especially with it being so early access. I will be having a look at D4 as well. As I said, I'll probably be rotating now. Probably be rotating that game in and out. But I genuinely need to look more into D4. With that said, this video is going to be very short. Basically, as I said, it's like an update video. Posted probably later today after some minor editing, just to let you know that, yeah, content is back on schedule. We are going to be playing PoE, Mirage League. I am running a Storm Rain build, by the way. I think this is Havoc's variant of it. I will probably be doing minor adjustments here and there to it, depending on how it goes, but we'll see. To talk about more bit about the trip, It's actually insane to see how much my home country has changed in the last 8 years. The capital city, which was already a pretty busy area in my country, has become so much more busier, and it's now become like a decent, vibrant nightlife area too. Before, you didn't really go to the capital city for nightlife, and now it's just like nightlife everywhere. There's restaurants everywhere. The old street that used to be for the flea market is now literally just all fucking restaurants. There's so many restaurants now, it's actually insane. It is also so much cheaper to drink there than it is over here in Australia. Like, I think I spent like $40 in one night on cocktails to drink, like, what was it? I think it was like 8 cocktails in total. 2 cocktails would be about $40 here, like $45 here in Australia, depending on where you go. It's genuinely insane how cheap it is to just go out and have a night of fun in Malta, and how expensive it is in Australia, really. And also the thing with Malta is it's such a tiny country. You can always go out and just plan like a small little thing very spontaneously, like, oh, if you want to go out to drink in my hometown, it'll take you less than like 5 minutes to get somewhere via walking, and you can just be like, oh, I want to go for a restaurant, or oh, I want to go out for a drink, and within 5 minutes you'll be in a decent place to go do that, where it doesn't like break your bank. Or you can just take the ferry from my hometown to the capital, which is very, very convenient. Meanwhile, in Australia, you literally have to like plan your entire day just to go out for a drink, and that's like, I am a very spontaneous person, and I'm also like someone who burns out of things easily. So it's like, if I go out and I get like tired of drinking, or I just don't like, not in the mood to be out for long, just having like an hour and a half of commute time already severely reduces my interest to go out, which kind of sucks, but you know, that's the negative of living in a gigantic country, I guess. With that said, I would still not shit talk Australia. There's a reason I am in this country. There's a reason why I love this country, right? Like, Australia has things that no other country in the world, I think, can offer me in terms of just life in general. Like, yeah, these are like very nice things to have in Malta, but ultimately, you know, Malta is very crowded. Malta's very polluted. The driving in Malta is absolute fucking cancer. No one indicates anything. Everyone drives like a fucking madman. It's buildings, buildings, buildings. The building never ends in Malta. It's literally just cranes and fucking buildings and construction everywhere. The amount of noise that's constantly going is actually insane, which is a shame, because, you know, it's my home, and to see like certain parts of the country and the state that they are, it is genuinely insane. I did obviously enjoy the time I spent there. I think one of my favorite days or favorite evenings I had was spent with my little brother and sister. We went out to the clubs and had a drink. It was nothing special. We literally just went out just to have fun, and we just goofed around like siblings we are. It was very, very fun. Very, very random, and it was very well needed. I did feel like a true foreigner, despite not being a foreigner there, because we did a lot of touristy stuff, right? Because like my girlfriend, she wanted to do, like, we went to like a little museum house, like an old house in the country. Went to a bunch of touristy spots. Went a lot of souvenir shopping, and obviously, you know, my girlfriend's Australian, so I'm gonna talk to her in English. And my English, if people don't know, my English doesn't sound Maltese at all. In fact, I don't know what kind of fucking English my English sounds like, but apparently I sound very American. You know, I'd be talking to her in English, and then I would talk to the shopkeep in Maltese, and they get like whiplash from me suddenly speaking Maltese to them. It's like, oh wait, you're Maltese? I'm like, yes, man, I'm Maltese. Like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm just not you. I didn't think you were Maltese, or I didn't expect a Maltese person to be in here. I'm like, yeah, I get that a lot. So it's weird, because even back when I was, you know, in my country, I was seen as a foreigner for some reason my entire life. I always sounded and apparently looked different from people, despite, you know, my parents both being Maltese. But it is pretty insane to actually get that treatment now 8 years on, but I'm actually sort of like really a tourist in my own country. Sorry for yapping. I think this video has gone a bit longer than I would have liked it to. This was meant to be, again, just a short little update video. Videos will be back to normal as usual next week, starting from next Saturday, unless something happens with work. Excuse the happening, but yeah. Also, I'm going to be buying equipment. I'm gonna be getting a cable for the camera that I have, well, my partner has. I'm gonna be getting like a little tripod, so I am going to be now actually working on starting up streaming again. If you guys would want to see that happening, I'm gonna be working out a schedule, and yeah, I'll be posting a poll in the coming weeks to basically try and cement that, because I do genuinely want to make it a goal to start streaming again at least once or twice a week this year. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll post the actual real video this week once I beat campaign and stuff, and yeah, I'll see you all next week. Peace out. Love you all. Take care, baby.